You know, these days of super light, super quick sports bikes, it's so easy to get overtaken by the notion that you have to be Colin Edwards or Valentino Rossi to enjoy bikes. We're bombarded by performance figures. We're encouraged to do track days. And we're led to believe that riding can't be that enjoyable unless you're on the latest super fast R1. But fact is that many thousands of bikers out there enjoy a more leisurely ride. They don't want to rack up thousands of miles with their knees up to their ears. They want to arrive at their workplace or their weekend retreat in a more relaxed mode, feeling calm and settled, having had an enjoyable, comfortable ride. And it's bikes like this, the Honda Deauville, that can deliver that kind of ride.
Honda had taken note of the fact that many couriers had adapted the popular NTV 650 to fix a fairing and panniers. Also, it seemed that many customers were looking for a dedicated touring machine for continental holidays and weekend breaks that would double up as an efficient and comfortable commuter during the working week.
Sit on the Deauville and you'll soon realise that you could quite happily sit here all day, like many coppers and couriers do. The seat is wide, it's plush, and your pillion will have no complaints either. It's an upright riding position, it's a good stretch to the handlebars, and if you're riding in winter, you've got the option of heated grips. Look down at that dashboard, it's ergonomically designed, it's unfussy and uncluttered, and the switchgear is within easy reach. Now Honda have very cleverly designed a lockable compartment that you can stow away your sunglasses, mobile phone, etc. Save you carrying them around. That's on the right hand side. Moving over to the left, and they've left a space where you could store a CD player, and they've very cleverly left room right here at the front for a pair of speakers. Nice one, Honda.
The fairing does a superb job of protecting rider and passenger from the element, and its aerodynamic lines double up to provide cooling efficiency to the 52-degree V-twin engine. It may primarily be a tourer, but it's urban situations that this versatile machine really comes into its own. Despite the relatively protective fairing, the Deauville boasts incredibly slender measurements, just 770mm across, and slicing through that stationary traffic is a doddle. It may not be everyone's idea of dynamic, cutting-edge motorcycle technology or mind-bending performance, but Honda's Deauville doesn't pretend to be.
But what it does offer is hours of smooth, comfortable riding, practicality, reliability, with levels of equipment that are only normally found on much larger and more expensive bikes. But how does it measure up on our Bike File scores on the doors?
Performance, the Deauville earns itself 7 out of 10. The bike accelerates, brakes and corners in a very average but well-mannered fashion. Comfort, the bike scores 8 out of 10. The bike has been built with comfort in the forefront of the designer's mind. Pegs are fairly low, and that well-cushioned seat is wide enough for some super long stints abroad. At £5.5 you do get a lot of bike for your money. The levels of equipment are superior to any of the Deauville's competitors, although none produce a bike capable of distance riding, as well as urban congestion busting for this price, and for that it earns itself 8 out of 10. Street cred, I'm afraid, doesn't really come into it. The Deauville is about as far from a poser's machine as you can be. The only admiring glances you'll receive on this bike will probably be from envious couriers. 5 out of 10 on that front.